calling attacks by different names. So it's important for us to correlate that. We do have integration into the MITRE ATT&CK frameworks. And what we start doing is we start correlating that data to make sure that it is meaningful and that you start seeing commonalities and correlated alerts. One thing that we haven't started speaking about is the auto-healing capabilities. And auto-healing is really the ability, and we start seeing the ability for us to start using technologies like ZAP, things like zero-hour purge. Zero-hour purge is one of the tools and techniques that we use within the Microsoft environment, where we start saying, okay, well, we've seen a particular attack coming through a mailbox. When it happens a second time, even though that we see, what was it with emotet attacks these days, it's very hard for us to know exactly what that attack is going to look like, because it's polymorphic. It's ever changing. It's every single day that attack is changing. The signatures are changing. The way it executes is changing. But with our machine learning, we're able to start correlating that. And what our zero-hour purge capabilities allow us to do is, once we detected it once another organization has detected it once, because we're correlating information from so many different, these 42 trillion different sensors that we have around worldwide, we're able to help organizations to immediately be able to detect that, even though it's morphed in whatever shape or format, and be able to automatically do some self-healing, either isolate the mailbox, isolate the user if it's identity that's been compromised, whatever the case is. Automated self-healing is really another one of those great tools that we have in the arsenal to help us take those multiple alerts and incidents and bring it down, let the system do a lot of the automation, resolve it, so that the security analyst gets on with only the most important information that's available to them. The second last thing that I just want to talk to about is our unified investigations pane. And this is really where we start saying we can take that same incident and we can put it into a graphical format. So again, using the same, we can see the same amount of alerts, we can see the devices, but oftentimes when we start visualizing it, when we can say, okay, the attack happened through this port on this firewall or through this endpoint, and then it compromised this identity, then it went laterally and it compromised